Oh, sorry for the wind noise. Today's a special day. I don't know how I managed to get here in the first place because of the country lanes. But the van is being introduced to the woods to see how they get on. Right, so here's my motorhome parking. We have all sorts of cars parked here. We're planning on having it so you can drive all the way through and around. This is the way we take the quad bikes. But yeah, I don't think I should bring the van in here. Alright, we're down on the plot. It's very windy today, but as you can see, we're quite low down here. We're about halfway down the this bank. Yeah, the trailer's still there. I've got a couple of duvets and 2 leisure batteries I want to get out of there. I want to put the leisure batteries in the mobile home. But it looks like the tent's still up. Signs have just dropped last time, because I think last time, yeah, I spent the night here when I was transferring everything over from the old woods to the new woods. These are the new woods, by the way. Cheers, Phil, again, if you're watching this, Phil, for helping me carry that chimney down. But I just can't believe it's still here. Oh, the tent smells good. Oh, God, you can smell that. But yeah, I was going to have a night in the hammock. I set it up, then it got late and I stayed in the tent. Put a couple of roll mats down. But then slept in front of the fire. And then the next day I transferred everything over from the old tent into the new one. Oh yeah, everything's still here, still upright. Yeah, kitchen in the box. I want to pinch a couple of plates out there because the motorhome, all I've been living out of the motorhome the past few weeks is my bug out bag. So here I've got like a frying pan. I want to grab cutlery, plates, cups. So I'm not just keep eating out of mess tins and I've got a transier set down here, but I've got one in the van. And oh, I've been in that thing for a few weeks now with just minimum gear. And I've got some stuff at home to bring down. Wow, this is the new woods. I've got so much work to do here. There we go, I've got another leisure battery in there. I'm just grabbing this one for now. The indicator at the top still going green. 75 amp hours. Got 2 75 in the van already. And another battery in there that's 75 amp hours. But, yeah, that's got different terminals. I'm going to carry this back to the van and add it to the 2 I've already got. Rewired the motorhome. Move the inverter over towards me a bit so I can fit in another battery. Just wired up to that battery until I get the proper wires. The crocodile clips work. There's the 3rd battery. Pulled all the trunking down. It was down here for the solar panel. That's all been removed. It's down here. Then put the trunking up here for the solar panel. Moved the charge controller that was down there and you couldn't see it. Oh, charge controller is now where I can see it, where I can get to the buttons. I can plug in my phone and my vape. I go to bed. And with the trunking I've got left over, I can put up here. I don't mind a bit of trunking sticking out for that to be in a more practical place. And then extended the battery wire. That's going to get hidden behind all this trunking later on. Get the seat back. Still clears the inverter. Good finger width all the way down there. Trunking's now in place up here for the battery wire. Bit of an untidy gap there, but no one's going to see it. And then up to there, so I can charge my phone and stuff at night. 12.4. Sun's been very low today and I haven't really done any driving. But yeah, it's all working now. Now I can access it without, it used to be down there. Now I can access it without sitting on my head upside down. 15 degrees. That's handy, so I can see the temperature in here now. So the amps are coming in, none because the sun's gone down. Load, nothing's being pulled out. Let's plug my phone in. Go. Between 1 and 3 amps. And it goes back to home screen after so many seconds. It's ready to done that one. Load. Solar panel off, 14 volts. This was like 14.8 volts. I've turned it down. Load on at 12 volt. Load off at 10.5. Might change that to 11. Don't know. So yeah, all working. So in a better position than it was. Yeah, there's a bit of an L shape of trunking, but I don't care what it looks like. It's tidy-ish enough. Doesn't get in the way of the curtain. I can open the curtains fully. I might even hide it a little bit. But the fact that I can actually see it now, instead of having to duck through there. I've had to move the fire extinguisher, which is good because I didn't like the fire extinguisher down there anyway. So I'd rather have a battery there. Put that more accessible, like just bolt it under the dashboard at a later time. It's now Sunday. Did plan on doing some stuff down the woods this weekend and in the van, but it's howling out there, heavy rain, so I think I'm just going to stay in the van and get on with bits and bobs in here. So what we're doing today is going to set up a temporary camp. I just took the basher down, as that was put up for one night in a hammock, which I never ended up doing because I kept in the tent before I filled it with crap. But eventually I want to get this packed up and put away and just use the tent for camping. I'm still undecided because it's such a great permanent shelter, and I want to use this basher, maybe another one, to make like a lean-to just to store some stuff out here. The idea was to use the bashers to store things like the table and chairs, the kitchen and the box, and barbecue. You know, all that stuff is fine to be left under a basher. So I'm just going to sling it up a bit better than the A-frame. Maybe a lean-to, so we can stand and sit under a shelter by the chimney, overlooking the stream, which you can't really see because the water's as brown as the soil. Right, done. All 4 corners tied out, and then the centre hoop is going to a ridgeline. See, all this needs cleared because it's extremely slippy, bits sticking out, and it's all rotten, so it's breaking under feet, or you're sliding on it. Everything here is trip hazard. All these cleared, but we got it. Fire's gone out. All this needs tidied up. Some of it's got to go in the motorhome. There we go. Right. Up, custard, got brown sauce. Toilet roll and steak, and that's always handy down here. Cooking oil. The rest of that. All day breakfast. Got some of them in the van already. Don't like ketchup, that can stay here. Salt, don't use it, that can stay here. Kitchen foil. Kitchen foil. Let's leave one here. Measuring jug. There, take it. Chopping board. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Plate. What, 2 plates? Leave a plate. Oh, okay. Grab another tea towel while I'm here. Plate. I can't decide, plastic or metal. I've got bowls as well. Right. Metal plates can stay here. Frying pan. They're the same size. Same size. Oh, what's that? That's a tin or something. Another custard. Some of that. Loads of sponges, cleaning stuff. And we'll take it. And we'll take that. More pasta. Another bag of pasta. Cheese sauce mix. Yeah. Stay there. I've got really enough 2 and 3 of everything, so I'm just taking like the doubles. I've got everything. I've got 3 packets of tea bags, bandages, more cleaning stuff. Noodles can stay, they're handy for a quick fix when I'm down here. Yeah, that's it. Carry a bag full of stolen stuff from the woods. Frying pan. My tea, coffee, sugar, ration stuff, that can all stay in there. Or barbecue sauce. Oh, we'll leave that down here. Washed up liquid. We haven't got any washed up liquid in the van. I've been using literally the same fork, same plate for 2 weeks and just wiping it clean after I use it. It's nice to actually take some stuff down and clean it. Right, so the bug out kitchen and the bug out tent and the bug out location isn't really well stocked, but it's got bits of this, that and the other. There's some Chinese food cart and things in there, some noodles. So if I do have to pop down here for some reason for nothing, there is food and water here. Plus I've got MREs. I've got a load of MREs in the bug out bag. Right. That's all I need from here. Should have opened the windows, it's a bit dark in here. There's a saw, table, more signs, Kelly kettle. This is a private sea. You might remember this from the old camp. And for those of you who just tuned in to my channel, I owned some woods which I sold to buy the motorhome because I was going to miss it. Text messages. Yeah, so if you don't know, if you recently subscribed to me, I used to own a set of woodland, which I spent a while making it livable. Didn't live there, just it was nice just to rock up at weekends. Used as a bug out location stroke retreat, weekend retreat. So I got one of the massive canvas tent, sold the woods, bought the motorhome, and just used my 9x9 as a temporary shelter. Behind me is my bug out trailer, and yeah, I'm renting these woods for the same purpose, but just sold the other ones to free up the money to buy a motorhome. I've got stuff in the house, crockery, cups, plates and stuff, but see down here I've got plastic ones and I want to use because they're lighter. So I've got plastic cups, fish slice thing, yeah, a few bits and pieces. We'll head back up to the motorhome now as it's clear sky. Should be doing some work down here, and yeah, put some stuff away and have a bit of a tidy up, and I might, if I get time today, put in that other 75 amp hour battery because I've got 3 in there at the moment. Right, we made it back in time. Bedroom's a mess. I've got stuff on charge up there, the ladder, and just remembered I've got to get from the trailer duvets and pillows I've got bagged up there, because I've been in this for about 3 weeks now. Anyway, yeah, I've just came back, had a coffee, and it's chucking it down. So yeah, so I've been in here about 3 weeks now with just a sleeping bag, a handful of clothes, and I've been using the same cup. I've been living out a bug out bag. For those who don't know, a bug out bag is a 73 hour bag, just a frying pan lid from a Transia set. Literally chucked in a bug out bag, some clothes, the night I bought it, and then went. First night, I think there's a video of me in call it warp speed stuff, time lapse, unpacking stuff. Yeah, first night was just really comfy. It was just like normal. Ever since I've had it, it feels like I've had it forever. Tweaked up the solar stuff like you said yesterday. I added some USB ports and moved the 12-volt socket. Still a few things I want to do. Like remember how heavy this phone is to hold with one hand. But yeah, it's been not a challenge. It's just been like weird. It's like, I think because I got so used to, well, I didn't live in the woods. So much time was spent in the woods that anything else seems like a luxury. I was hardly at home. I only went home after work to sleep. I work weekends, long hours. I get home at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then when I'm up the next day I go down the woods, or if I've got any time off I'm down the woods. So I think that spending all my free time in the woods the past couple of years, like permanently, not just wild camping but you know owning my own woodland, made living in a motorhome a doddle. Like this is easy. Like the solar in here is okay, could be better, it's getting better. The water's fine, I can fill up from work and various other places. Now I'm on LPG, I can fill up from the local garage as and when, unlike Calagas. So yeah, everyone says good luck with the transaction, but in all honesty I would recommend it like everyone else does in van life. But I think the easiest part of it for me was spending all my spare time in the woods in a canvas tent with like a 12-volt shower, minimum power from solar, to come in here with like a proper shower that works and electricity and lights that light everything up. Yeah, but it's been great. But yeah, it's sort of stopped raining now. The hot water's on. I'm going to wash up all this stuff I've just brought back from the tent, and then I'm going to go down because I had my hammock was damp at each end, so I hung that up to dry, came back here, well, to air out. Came back here and it started raining, so after I washed up, might have another coffee, then head down there back into the woods again, because I'm not taking them out home in the woods. Yeah, grab a couple of duvets, some pillows, hammock, and just have a tidy up, and then decide if I'm going to stay here tonight or go off and do some urban motorhoming. You can't see through the window, it's part steamed up and part dusty. I got 2,000 miles worth of dust on that window. And I bought a cordless hoover. That comes out so I can use it as a handle thing, and this folds down and it's cordless. Yeah! And washing up done. I can now get on with doing some chilling, or I've just found a tub of pellets. Might even open the window and get the rifle out. Yay! It's always dusty when I start recording. You can see it flying past the screen. Great stuff. I now have a duvet and pillows and a couple of spare pillows over there in case I need them. Yeah, nothing matches, although this is roughly the same colour as the curtains. Just threw it up there. I ain't climbing up there to make it, not this time of day. I should make a change for the sleeping bag. Can't see me. Well, just parked up, drove back to town. Contemplated staying in the woods for another night, but then I've got half-hour drive in the morning in rush hour in a massive vehicle, so I thought I'd drive back tonight when there's no cars. It's 10:30 now. I'm parked 5 minutes from work, so that's the end of the weekend. Right, catch you in the next video.